Good afternoon, Knights. Thanks for tuning in. Today is Monday, October 26th, 2020. I'm Brendan Schaefer, and here's your nightly news update. Let's take a look at today's coronavirus update. According to the Johns Hopkins University COVID map, Orange County currently has 121 new cases since yesterday, bringing the county's total to over 45,000 positive cases. The death toll sits at 546. Within the state of Florida, there are now more than 779,000 cases, totaling more than 2,000 cases since yesterday. There are also more than 16,000 deaths in the state. And nationally, there are more than 8.6 million cases and 225,000 deaths in the U.S. Former President Barack Obama will be in Orlando tomorrow campaigning for Democratic nominee Joe Biden in the final days leading up to the general election. This rally comes after visits from President Donald Trump, Vice President Mike Pence, and Biden's running mate Kamala Harris. Florida's status as a swing state has led to each of the candidates spending considerable time campaigning for its vote. Obama spoke at a drive-in rally last Saturday at Florida International University, urging people to vote for Biden.
And it's our job to make sure he doesn't get a second term. And that's why, over the next 10 days, we got to work hard to elect Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, the next president and vice president of the United States.
The campaign has not yet released details about when, where, or how the public may attend the Orlando event. Both presidential campaigns are prioritizing gaining Floridian voters in and around Orlando, one of the fastest growing metropolitan areas in the country. Floridians are voting on whether to raise minimum wage in the upcoming election through Amendment 2. Some workers fully support this idea, but some business owners think this may actually be bad for employees. Reporter Julia Silva gives us a perspective of both sides.
Amendment 2 would raise the minimum wage to $10 an hour, beginning on September 30th, 2021, and continue to increase by an additional dollar every year until it reaches $15 an hour. Without Amendment 2, the minimum wage will stay at $8.46 and raised by 10 cents on January 1st. Senior computer science major Mujahid Jaffer shares his thoughts on the $15 minimum wage initiative.
I support the Second Amendment because it puts more money into the hands of the people who are working really hard but don't get compensated enough for it.
If passed, the amendment will require all Orlando business owners to increase the salary of all employees to at least $10 an hour next year.
I'm currently standing outside Wolfgang Bakery, a business with over 20 locations in Florida. Companies like this one would be significantly impacted if Amendment 2 increases the minimum wage.
Wolfgang Bakery owner Hubon Campos says that he believes Amendment 2 poses a risk to the economy.
I think that a higher salary by law probably will generate unemployment.
Campos says that a mandatory $15 salary might force him to have to let go of some of his employees to be able to generate the same profit. In Orlando, Julia Silva, UCF Knightly News.
A 60% supermajority vote will be required for the approval of Amendment 2. Now let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today's high is 89 degrees with scattered thunderstorms and a 30% chance of rain. Tonight will be mostly cloudy with a low of 74 degrees. The chance of rain will stay at 30%. So your best bet tonight would be to just stay inside. Tomorrow's high is also 89 degrees with more scattered showers, so keep your umbrella pretty handy. UCF got back to its winning ways this past weekend, with the Knights beating the Tulane Green Wave 51-34. The scoring outburst was spearheaded by another stalwart performance from quarterback Dylan Gabriel, who followed up his record-setting performance against Memphis with another 5 touchdown passes. The offense is averaging over 646 yards per game, which keeps them on pace to shatter the previous NCAA record set by the Houston Cougars, which sat at just under 625 yards a game. Speaking of Houston, UCF's next matchup sees them travel to Houston to take on the Cougars on Halloween night. And that's all the time we have for today. Keep up with all that's happening throughout the week by following us on Instagram or Twitter at UCF Knightly News. And check back this week as we get our webcast into the Halloween spirit. I'm Brendan Schaefer. Thanks for watching, and have a spooky day.